Just went down to check my locker. Unfortunately, my GoPro was gone. I was like, what? I couldn't find my GoPro. I couldn't find the phone I was supposed to give to my mom. That was even more annoying than anything else, you know. They actually went into my wallet and also took some euros I had, because I had some euros with me. They took that as well. It was annoying, it was shocking, and it was also very demoralizing, to be honest. Hence why. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know a lot of you must have been wondering that you haven't seen me in a while. I mean, it's not my fault. It's just because in April, I think towards the end of April, I had my gadget stolen. Basically, I was robbed of my GoPro camera, my extra batteries. I also had an iPhone on me that was also stolen. Hence why I've not been able to basically upload any videos for the last about 1 month. Actually, I did buy some new GoPro, I think about a week after that the incident happened. But I've not just been in the right frame of mind to actually just go out there and just create content just off, you know, what happened. Just a quick summary of what happened. So the plan was to go see my mom in Ireland, because my mom lives in Ireland. She lives in Cork. But I thought to myself, okay, why not just take the opportunity to like create more content whilst you're obviously going to see mom. So I've now flown to Dublin. So that was the plan. Fly to Dublin, make a couple of videos, say 2-3 videos, and then you can then travel down to Cork and obviously to see mom and all of that. Now the idea was to go to Cork to give my mom an iPhone, because I had an iPhone 14 Pro Max I wanted to give to her. So I thought, okay, cool, let's go Dublin. Touchdown in Dublin, me making videos while I was traveling to Dublin. It's quite interesting. I was making videos while I was traveling to Dublin. I got to Dublin, made one more video. Before then, I was going to make another video of spending the night in a pod, you know. So I've gone to the dormitory, checked in, done everything, got my pod, you know, got in there, made a couple shots of videos while I was in there. So they had like a locker where you can lock your things away and stuff. But this locker, like every other dormitory or hostel, they usually have like lockers that you can actually bring your lock, or they sell you a padlock or whatever. This one had like a digital code which you need to type in, you know. So I don't know if someone saw my code or whatever, but I locked my things in, went out, continue making the videos I was making just to finish up, grabbed some food, came back, everything was fine. Sat in the lounge, chilled for a little bit, then went back upstairs to sleep, made videos while I was, you know, upstairs as well, only to wake up in the morning. I mean, when I woke up in the morning, I was also making videos, I mean, just to obviously complete the whole, but then I was using my phone just to complete the whole, you know, clip that I needed for the video. But I just went down to check my locker. Unfortunately, my GoPro was gone. I was like, what? Now, you know, when such things happen to you, you'll be thinking, I mean, your mind will be racing all over the place, like, what's going on? Did it disappear? Did I leave it somewhere? You know, a million thoughts was going on in my head at the time. And I was like, what am I gonna do now? What's going on? You know, I checked, I couldn't find my GoPro. I couldn't find the phone I was supposed to give to my mom. That was even more annoying than anything else, you know, because obviously you've promised your mom to bring out a phone and she's already excited and all of that. This is a new phone. It's been cleared of every history, no passcode, nothing at all. So whoever it is took the GoPro with the spare batteries. I had about 3 spare batteries, memory card, took the lights. What else did they take? They actually went into my wallet and also took some euros I had, because I had some euros with me. They took that as well. So I thought, what do I do now? At this point, I just ran downstairs to the reception. Now, I couldn't even leave my stuff there, so I have to literally pack everything in my rucksack and like dash downstairs to like chat to the guys in the reception. I spoke to them. They were like, oh, well, there's nothing. They apologized, but they said there's nothing they can do. I'd have to report this to the police and things like that. Okay, cool. So I was like, Casablanca, what is this? Like, I mean, I'm laughing now, but at the time I was just shocked. Like, why would anyone do that? You know, you've taken my GoPro, which is quite an expensive camera as well. and it's like it's a whole media mode thingy that's got like everything, you know, the stand, the lights, everything, literally everything. You know, they took that, also took the new iPhone. So I was like, why? You know, I was just thinking, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go to the police, you know, to report this. So I went to the police, obviously reported it. Police obviously took my statement, gave me the reference code, and that was it. You know, they said they would get back to me if anything, if they find anything or if they hear anything. Obviously, they would investigate and all of that. But for me, I thought nothing's gonna happen. You know, because the person might be perhaps a tourist, you know, who's come to visit the country and stayed in that dome, you know, and they've left now, you know, things like that. So I just wasn't expecting anything from it. So I just thought, okay, I'm just gonna have to go. Went back to the place, and I had a conversation with the guys in the reception as well. But they just kept telling me they can't do anything. They wish they could do more, but unfortunately they can't. So I came to Dublin with like all of my gadgets, all of my stuff. The good thing is they didn't take my personal phone anyway, because that was on me in the bed and stuff. But obviously I lost my GoPro, hence why I couldn't even make videos well. And I also made some videos, like I made at least 2 videos while I was there, you know, coming into Ireland and while I was in Ireland as well. So all of that I'd lost, you know, but it was actually disheartening. It was annoying, it was shocking, and it was also very demoralizing, to be honest. Hence why I just thought to myself, I mean, I ordered a new GoPro. Show me your phone. Hey, big vibes. Thankfully, you know, my videos from Nigeria, they've done, you know, pretty well. So that way I could literally buy new GoPros and stuff and spare battery. Also, I was gifted a microphone, but I'm yet to pick that up anyway. But yeah, that is the long and short of it. That's why you haven't seen me in a while. And the police also sent me a letter. When I got back to London, to Peterborough, when I got home, I had a letter in the mail where, you know, they sent me a letter saying, I'm writing following the report of a crime which was made on the 25th of April 2025 to, you know, the GADA, that's what they call them. I think they call them GADA, whatever. I wish to inform you that every effort is being made to bring this investigation to a successful conclusion. GADA Thomas Dune of Store Street GADA Station is assigned responsibility for investigating your report. The GADA Plus incident number is da 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 da. Please quote this number in any queries or correspondent to any GADA relating to your case. We will update you if there are significant developments in your case. In the meantime, if you become aware of any additional information that may assist us in our investigation, or if you require any information on your case, please contact the GADA Team Service Office, Store Street, for further assistance. Anyways, all of that information they've written on here, just basically, we're still working on it. We're investigating. We'll get back to you if we find anything. If you feel like you have any information that would help us, just reach out to us. And that's it. That's what it's been. It's been about a month now, and I've not heard back from them. So I don't think anything is going to happen. But again, I'm just going to have to move on with life. You know, life goes on. So I've got my new GoPro here. I'm excited to open it. I've had it for like almost a month now. No, let's say 3 weeks, and I've not been able to open it. I've just not felt like it. I've not been in the mood. I've been really, really upset. Not really upset, but I just been very down, basically. Like in my head, I'm thinking like, you know, but it is what it is. Life goes on. So let's unbox this. Excited. It's well packaged as well. Look, in that box. In another box. Bring this out. This is what it looks like. That is the GoPro 13. Before now, I had the GoPro. I had the GoPro 11. So this is the GoPro 13. You know. Okay, let's open it from there. This is a creator version of it. So it comes with like the stand, the light, and all of that. So it cost about £600, this one. So it comes in that box. Really nice package, you can see. So let's see what's in there. And then this is what it looks like. So apparently that's the stand. Right there is the stand. That is the flashlight. Has different settings, you see. Yep. And then you hold it, long press it to stop it. Okay, cool. It has a battery. That's what the battery looks like. And it has a stand. That stand also doubles as a remote control if you like. You can control it here. It also doubles as a charger. So if your GoPro, the battery is dying or dead, you can literally charge it with this stand as well. Yeah, it does a lot of things, to be honest. You can control everything from here. You can control your GoPro from here. You can turn it off and turn it on, all of that using this. So this is very handy. And you have the mode as well. Your GoPro goes in here. It acts as a case. Also control your GoPro through this case as well. You can also charge it, everything. And here is the GoPro itself. That's the magic shine. That's what does the magic. So I'm just gonna take it off. Yep, so there we go. Take that off as well. And it says your camera must be updated before you can use it. So take off all of that. And this is what the GoPro 13 Black looks like. I'm sure it should be better than the Euro 11 that I had before now. I mean, people always ask me, oh, what camera do you use? The quality is really nice. But that's really it, GoPro really, you know. And the quality is always good. The only problem with GoPros are, I mean, one thing, the battery doesn't last that long. Also, if you're vlogging in a very hot place, it tends to go off all the time because it's just too hot. It overheats, so it gets really hot. I remember when I was in Nigeria and I was making vlogs, at some point the camera would just go off on its own. So that's one of the problems, apart from the fact that the battery doesn't last long. But the quality is amazing. Thirdly, one of the challenges you have with a GoPro is that you can't really vlog much at night because it doesn't do well in low light, you know, so it needs like proper lighting to be able to like function well. That's one of the disadvantages of using a GoPro. But aside that, it's an amazing camera. You don't get any problems at all using that. I mean, you don't get much problems. You get some problems, but not much. And then it comes with all sorts of things. Obviously, all that paperwork. Then you have some more stuff here. Say if you're cycling, you can mount. You can put them on your mount. You know, all of that stuff. This is. You just have some other tiny bits and pieces here, bits and bumps, to use that to screw the GoPro to the stand. You know, that also does the same. It screws the GoPro to the stand. These little pieces is just to attach to the GoPro. What else? You have that cable to charge your GoPro. It doesn't come with like a charging head or anything like that, so you have to literally use your own charging head. And also you have the sound muffler right here to give you like better sound, so when you're recording in a place that's very windy, you don't have to hear that annoying wind sound or wind noise. So that's good. This is where the magic happens. And when I'm vlogging, It looks something like this. So you just pull this out. You've got something here. Pull that out. Pull that out. Then you attach it to this stand or handle if you like. Oops. When you've done that, then you just need to screw it in like so. And you're good. You're good to go. With that, you can vlog anywhere, just like that, just like so. And this stand can turn 360, see? 360. Amazing stuff, guys, amazing stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to get back out there and create some more content for you guys. So guys, stay tuned, watch the channel. I just thought I would update you, give you the brief breakdown on the reason why I haven't been online for a hot minute. But I'm back now, so let's go. More adventures. See you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Peace and love. Let's go.